Hello and merry meet. This is High Priestess Tehila.
And this is High Priest Ogunslav
From the Coven of the Open Mind.
Hail and welcome.
We're doing a new series today called 5-Minute Q&As. We're going to see how many questions we can answer in just 5 minutes. So buckle up and get ready to learn.
All right, let's get started. So, question number 1. What is the difference between witchcraft and Wicca?
Good question. Common question. Witchcraft is a tool and Wicca is a religion. So witchcraft embodies a set of practices, ways to use crystals, candles, ways to do spells, to use herbs, that sort of thing, in order to help see your goals be achieved. Whereas Wicca is a religion that focuses on certain beliefs and how you can better yourself spiritually. And while many Wiccans will use witchcraft in their practices, there are also many Wiccans who don't. Well, probably not many, but there are some. And there are lots of people who use witchcraft who are not Wiccan.
Couldn't have said it better myself. The simplified answer I usually give people is just that witchcraft is the non-religious form of Wicca. That's the most simplified version I can think of.
Yeah, that's a way to think about it. Yep. Okay, question number 2. Will I have real magic powers?
I love this question. It actually comes up way more often than you would think. And it depends on what you think of defining magical powers. Are you going to be able to shoot fireballs out of your hands? No, that's not physically possible. However, can you bend reality to your will? Yes, in a sense. Where there's spells like protection spells or luck spells that will, give you more prosperity or help you just basic protection. There's also other things called psionics where you can create psi-balls and send thoughts and feelings and emotions to people across the globe. So I think it really just depends on how you define magical powers.
Exactly. And while many of us here in the Coven of the Open Mind believe that there are no wrong beliefs, there are some wrong beliefs. For instance, if you believe that you understand what it feels like to fly and that affects you in some real way, that's awesome. But if you tell me you can actually physically fly, I'm still going to stop you from jumping off that cliff to prove it.
As you should. All right, next question. How do I know I'm a witch?
This is a good one. It's a tricky one because it's kind of controversial. There are people out there who will say only a witch can make a witch. But if that's the case, then who was the first witch? So it's kind of nuanced, but ultimately, one of the key components of being a witch is empowerment. If you don't believe that your spells can work, if you don't believe that you own your own destiny, then you can't really make any real changes in your life. So as long as you're empowered, as long as you know that you're a witch, you are. It's just like magic. If you don't know if the spell worked or not, then it didn't.
Right, and exactly. And some people will say yes, there's certain guidelines I have to follow and certain requirements for you to be a witch. But really, just if you feel in your heart and in your gut that you're a witch or that you want to be a witch, then go for it. There's no one stopping you from becoming a witch, no matter what people say.
Exactly. Okay, question 4. What is casting a circle?
Good question. And many usually turns new beginners off because they feel like it's something really scary and intimidating to try to cast circle. But it's not. All it is just creating a sacred and holy space that defies the laws of space and time pretty much and creates a personal connection between you and divinity. And it creates...
circle is when you're in the world between worlds, where the veil is thin and you can easily feel divine energy and there's nothing separating you from, the person that you're talking to that lives on the other side of the globe because you're outside of time and space. So a circle is just you extending your energy out around you and creating a sphere or square or something that fits the walls of the room where there are no rules.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Next question ties into that also. Why and when do I need to cast circle? I know you kind of answered that partly.
Yeah, so you would cast a circle if you're doing any kind of magic. I mean, you don't need a circle to do a spell, but it can help. So oftentimes you'll cast a circle, you'll raise your energy inside that circle, and then you'll send that energy out into the world around you once it gathers up enough. And that gathering state, that gathering step allows the energy to go out even more powerfully than it would if you just sent it out individually. You can also cast a circle for protection, and that's like a whole nother long wormhole that we don't have time for because guess what? It's been 5 minutes.
It has been. Wow. Time flies.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed this 5-minute Q&A session. We're going to do a bunch more. If you have any questions, leave them right down in the comments, and we'll see you guys next time. From everyone here at the Covenant of the Open Mind, blessed be.